Watch more Quarantine Time on YouTube or WeeklyReviewer.com, a fresh source of news and reviews. Launching from Earth to the outer reaches of space, one individual reports live from our very own satellite, safe from coronavirus and political influence. Weekly Reviewer presents Quarantine Time. The situation back on Earth is still touch and go. Donald Trump has finally started advocating for face masks, though not vehemently enough. Face masks and safety precautions are still sparse during the pandemic, as schools start to reopen this month and for the fall. A picture going viral online shows a crowded hallway of students, many not wearing face masks, on the first few days of school. Apparently, the students that posted this and others are being suspended and silenced for talking bad about the school and officially using their phones in the hallway. The principal of the school even went as far to say that face masks are a personal choice and they can't be enforced for every student as a mandatory requirement. Students are often asked to leave or given extra coverage if their dress code isn't appropriate. Why don't schools provide students with masks and offer temperature checks before entering the school? The US is facing well above 30,000, some days over 60,000, new cases of coronavirus every day, with over 6 million confirmed cases and over 180,000 deaths. It's clear, with over a quarter of the world's cases, nearly a third, our handling of the pandemic is stretching what should and shouldn't be done. Experts like Anthony Fauci have been pushing for appropriate guidelines that have been blatantly ignored by lawmakers and the administration. Studies and experts keep telling us the dangers of reopening schools and loosening social distancing guidelines in general. But it's clear some states, lawmakers, and our president are making no effort to heed their warnings. In more ridiculous news, a video has been circling the internet, even promoted by the president in a retweet and in a press conference touting the quote-unquote doctors in the video for claiming false COVID-19 facts, like saying you don't need masks. There is a cure, which is hydroxychloroquine, clearly false and a dangerous statement. The president sharing and announcing his faith in the doctors in this video shows his lack of empathy for the people and understanding of the virus. The president is notorious for dangerous notions himself. When he said he took a full course of hydroxychloroquine himself, asked if he would inject disinfectant into our bodies to kill the virus, like it does on surfaces, and constantly touting your freedom to not wear a mask, saying it's not necessary. Both Republicans and Democrats are trying to issue their own stimulus check bills, which include the funding and spending for other areas affected by the coronavirus pandemic, such as education, jobs, businesses, and more. A major focus of disagreement is the expenditure on testing, which Republicans have cut significantly from their bill. Proper spending on testing, vaccines, and an overall effort for schools and businesses is necessary to combat the pandemic. A US-based vaccine for the coronavirus is on its way, as well as 3 competing vaccines from other countries. These vaccines won't be available until December at the earliest, and expected 2021. We cannot hope to sustain ourselves if our government and administration is blatantly ignoring the warnings and risks. Without proper guidelines and solid facts guiding our handling of the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, it's unlikely we'll reach an agreeable solution and flattening of the curve anytime soon. This deadly virus needs proper social distancing, mandatory face masks, and proper guidelines for schools and businesses to reopen safely. That's our show tonight. Tune in next time for another episode of Quarantine Time.